Alright everyone, welcome back to Distant Star Cares Play Live 2018. We are here with megamasterx, going to be playing some Animal Crossing New Leaf First Debt.
Hey everybody, megamasterx here. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening or morning or whatever it is it might be in your part of the world. Before we get, into the trenches, I have a couple of... I want to discuss a few things about the run specifically, because it does go by pretty quick. And I tend to kind of ramble, too, when I run. So the goal of First Debt is obviously to pay the first debt as quickly as possible, and I actually have to wipe my save game real quick. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to talk about it. So the goal of First Debt is obviously to pay the first debt. So people ask me all the time on my streams and things like that, they're like, how do you speedrun Animal Crossing? And I'm like, simple, my child, I shall tell you. There is a rock, or your town is full of rocks, one of which is the coveted money rock. Alright, so we're wiping the save game now. I should have done that before, but, so I'm actually going to shift my camera down here so everyone can see that I'm not lich eating and things like that. So paying down the first debt, there are many rocks that are in your town, one of which has a chance randomly to be the coveted money rock. You get 4 town layouts when you start the game. Are you ready to start the timer?
Ready when you are.
Alright, it's going to be 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so welcome to ACNL. You're probably not going to be able to see the controller cam really well. When you start the game, you get 4 randomly generated maps. It is our prayer that they are good maps. So let's find out what we got. I have to change the time. I need to restart. I've forgotten that Nook's shop is actually closed between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. So I actually have to change my DS time real quick. I apologize profusely.
No worries.
You can well, I could have technically done it on the menu there. I'm slow. Oh my goodness. It's been a day.
It's been a day, absolutely.
I'm gonna make you late, Kevin. I'm so sorry. I have to restart NTR and all that stuff real quick. Give me just a sec. Okay. So, okay, let's restart this and enjoy the comfy while we're getting this done. Why is Kit Kat not connecting now? Jesus Christ. This is the worst.
So, funny question for you, since you're talking about Kit Kat. Have you looked at SnickerStream yet? I have used SnickerStream. They use basically the same core for their, how they work. So effectively it's just a UI replacement, which is good for sure, but KitKat's just what I have readily available to go. Oh, that's all good.
Okay, so ready on time?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Animal Crossing New Leaf, for real this time. I have to be very careful in the first menu because I have to change the time. This is Rover. Hello, Rover. You may recognize him from former or other Animal Crossing games. Alright, so it's 5:27, and we're gonna make it 9, 10, 11 a.m. Okay, there we go. We're in this. We have a run. Now we get 4, like I was saying before, I had a lapse of, I don't know, brain. You get 4 randomly generated maps throughout this. You're basically picking your name at this point. So you might be asking megamasterx why you're running the Japanese version. The same reason that most people run Japanese versions of any games. That's a bad map. That's a terrible map. That's an okay map. That is acceptable. I'll run that, even though I probably shouldn't. So what we look for in an Animal Crossing New Leaf for First Debt map is to have the town square, which has no icons on the minimap, and the town hall, which is the purple icon, to be as close to the northern part as possible. So we got an okay one. We're gonna have a little bit of travel time, unfortunately, but that's okay. There's a completely random bit of RNG here. I got the right train. You lose 2 seconds if you get the right train. There's nothing that you can do to change it. You just lose 2 seconds or you gain 2 seconds. It's completely random. The current world record is set by me at 8:49. I believe it's 8:49, and I got a right train, so the world record can still be optimized a little bit more, but it's completely random. Okay. So we're gonna go meet the townsfolk and our favorite person, Isabel. And hopefully we're not gonna need her to say. 8:46. Thanks, Lilat. Yo ho ho ho. Isabel asks you a few questions. You don't really... It doesn't matter if you agree or disagree to any of them. It's pretty much the same amount of text, truthfully. Alright, so Isabel's gonna guide us, or take us to the town hall. We need to keep an eye out on the trees that are specifically here. We're looking for a perfect fruit. We have oranges, it looks like. And there's a perfect orange! Sick! So all we need now is just 1 orange and 1 perfect fruit in order to be able to purchase our shovel, because that's going to give us 560 bells. We need 500 bells in order to purchase the shovel. So right now we are on pretty decent pace right now. Tom Nook's house is made of the money you gave him, and his bathtub is filled with your bells. So you might be seeing on the controller feed, I don't know if the lighting kind of throws it off. Actually, there we go. That's better. Alright, so you might have seen that I'm actually using the stylus to tap, as well as holding the trigger, as well as holding B. You can also hold the trigger and cycle A and B. That scrolls the text way faster. I'm playing the Japanese version for the same reason any other speedrunner plays it, and that's because the text is faster and there's less of it. Yes, NTR is really low on delay. Although it's sometimes kind of weird, but I just have an optimal setup right now. So this is me mashing, alternating A and B. I also use the stylus to make sure that I default to whatever option is on top. I'm tapping a very specific part of the 3DS screen. So Nook is now asking us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nook is now asking us to place our house. You notice that I waited there for 5 seconds. That's because Nook is very fat. He's very slow. He's a stupid, fat, rich raccoon. And I need to place this to where I don't destroy the rock. That is perfect house placement. Awesome. So if that happens to be the money rock beside the house, I don't have to dig holes. In order to get all of the bells from the money rock, you have to dig a hole behind you and beside you, because your character gets pushed back every time you hit the rock with your shovel. You have to stop yourself from getting pushed back in order to completely get all the bells from the money rock. So if that happens to be the money rock, we don't need to dig holes, and this could actually be WR possibly, but I don't have the timer up, so let's see what we go. Can I get some bless RNGs in the chat for money rock? Takato's on the right track. So is Noel. Right, let's talk to Isabel real quick. She's gonna ask us to confirm our birth date. Okay, so he gives us the town map. Alright, so now we get to do the the mayoral tree planting ceremony. This tree actually grows as you play Animal Crossing New Leaf. So the more that you play it, the more the tree actually grows. So you plant pat, pat, pat. And all of the animals clap for their new mayor, who has just come to the town, not even, like, a few minutes ago. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so the tree has been planted now. The next step is to purchase the shovel. Since we have a perfect fruit, we don't need to worry about anything. The backup strat, if you do not have the, a perfect fruit, is you have to pick up 2-3 fruits and take your socks off, which is not very optimal, but I have learned throughout grinding Animal Crossing New Leaf that there is always a perfect fruit in the town. Always. There's always at least one when you start the game, so that's something to keep in mind for new runners. It's not impossible to actually have a very competitive time right out of the gate. It's just a lot of grinding, and there's basically 3 factors that can ruin or save your run, and that's, of course, the money rock, perfect fruit, rate train, and that's kind of, and optimal house placement, which is on my world record run as well. Alright, so we gotta talk to Tommy, one of the Nook cousins here. Alright, sell these 2, $560. We have to be very careful in this prompt. The second prompt asks you how to use it. If you hit yes, it's another 5 text boxes and loses at least 2 seconds. We now have our shovel. Step 1 is complete. Let's go. Oh, come on. Give me the money rock. Give me the money rock. Bless RNG, bless RNG, bless RNG. So the first rock I'm going to hit is the one where the house is. I'm probably going to throw my DS if it is the money rock. Okay, well, I don't have to throw my DS, but unfortunately that wasn't the money rock. See, this one, we can plant a hole here. Not the money rock. Right, there was another rock that was pretty close to them. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna be safe and dig holes here. Dang it. Don't do this to me. Don't do me like that. Okay. Alright. So we can save a hole by going up against the tree here like this. Okay. This isn't good. Oh, this is stupid. One of these is probably going to be a gem rock, which gives us a text box. Kind of unfortunate. Oh, I called it. There's always a rock. There are sometimes rocks that are kind of out of place in your town that have a chance to spawn a gem. It just gives you a text box and crippling depression. Let's see. This is bad news bears. And also why the estimate is 15 minutes. There's our money rock! Alright. So we pick up the last 2 bell bags. It gives us exactly enough bells that we need to pay off the first step. And we go up here. Alright. And then we go talk to the local real estate tycoon, Tom Nook, and pay our debt. Prepare yourself on time. Mash time. This is basically Tom Nook asking, "Yo, you got that money?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got that money. I hit a rock." Okay, time is coming up on the fist pump. We're basically picking a roof color. Ready? Here we go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And time. Woo! And that is our first debt. Paid off in full.
Paid off in full in 10:39. GG.
Ah, it's terrible time. That's okay. I was hoping for sub 9, but if it happens, it happens. A couple shout outs that I want to give. I want to give a shout out to Rainbow Cheese, or Noel, my girlfriend in chat. Lilat for being an awesome person. I look forward to Barbie. I want to thank Toko for taking time out of your day for the Distant Star Carriers Marathon. It's always good, and it's going for a great cause. So your donations are definitely going to help a lot of people for sure. So, but yeah, that's Animal Crossing New Leaf. Feel free to give me a follow on Mixer. I'm also on Twitch. I multi-streamed both, whatever you're comfortable with. You can also follow me on Twitter for more memes, and that's pretty much it.
Alright, so I went ahead and put the caster command in chat there, so go ahead and give megamasterx a follow there if you deem necessary, please do. And then what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick intermission here, and we'll get ready for that awesome run that you guys donated for, Barbie Supermodel with Lilat. So please stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss it.
I can't wait.
There's going to be plenty of memes. I'm ready. I am so ready. If you thought we were memeing yet, you haven't seen nothing yet. So stay tuned.